New heroes. Yeah, there will be a new vampire guy, artillery, completely busted. Munas. I agree. Let's go look at them. Because MD9 sent me the screenshots because he has a season 6 account and I haven't put them on the Discord yet. If you don't know, there's a Discord server, and if you want to join that, I might be able to post it in chat. That it's right there. That is the Discord server. I now own the Discord server. I usually didn't used to before, but that's the SOC Knowledge Hub, and every information that we can gather from the game is going to be posted in there. So we have Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, all the way up to Season 5, 6 screenshots right there at the moment. So yeah, you can go look at that. A lot of things right there. And MD9, who's in chat right now, did a lot of screenshots. So yeah, let's go look at those new X1 heroes. Because I want to see, for every 30% decrease in the total HP of the fleet, not the ship she's on, but the fleet, she heals an allied ship with the lowest HP for 6% of its max HP. So not the ship she's on, but the ship she's putting it on. So yeah, that's kind of weird. So she would do more for a flagship that has high damage already than to do it for the other one. And again, we need to know, is lowest HP number or lowest HP percentage? Because we can have a ship that has 50% HP and all of the other ones still have 80, but that 50% HP ship can still have like 10 million HP while the other ones only have 6. So when does it trigger? That needs to be tested. That really needs to be tested, especially if we want to do the Elizabeth Sheen things. Then we have Blizzard. Come on, a little faster than you're used to. Oh, this is the active skill. Huh? They're switched around. Deals basic damage. So basic damage. This is not a specific type, right? So this is not drowning. This is not. It deals basic damage. Up to 5 ships in the enemy fleet and 12% armor for up to 5 ally ships for 5 seconds. So she gives an armor increase to 5 of your ships, which is pretty significant, I think. Then let's see the other one. Naval warfare. At the start of battle applies a repair effect to at most 5 allied ships, restoring HP equal to 30% of her attack per second for 6 seconds. So keep in mind that Cordelia does 130% damage in total, 130% heal in total, but she does 30% 6 times, or up to 50% 6 times. So she heals 300%. It just takes a lot longer, right? But it is only at the start of battle, which again would help in straight clashes, but would not really help in longer in-world battles that take longer, right? So this would be good paired with my strategic setup right now, which is a great rage increase at the start of each battle. But if you're planning on doing long battles with the strategy that I have on the asset ship with Hamar, then this would not help. So yeah, it's based on what you're doing. So it could be beneficial to put her on when you're doing straight clashes, for example, if you can get her up. But then again, it's going to be costing you a lot of levels, and hero XP is the thing that you're lacking right now. At least that is my opinion right now. With all of the new heroes that they're adding and the amount of levels I need to get them, like 130, right? It's just insane. Let's get to the next one. Then we have Source of Frost. When the ship under her command performs a basic attack, there's a 60% chance to heal the ally ship with the lowest HP for 30% of her attack, and it can trigger once every 2 seconds. So, again, another version, another trigger in the heal, but only for a very much lower percentage. So yeah, she would then be on a ship that performs a lot of basic attacks. So yeah, she's good. That's good. And the last one, the one that I read out loud first, was the last one, Frost Regeneration. But this is the last that we haven't read out yet. When Elizabeth performs her skill, reduces damage of all types dealt by 3 enemy ships with the strongest attack by 12%. So when Elizabeth performs her skill, so the first one, she reduces damage of all types, so all of the damage types, dealt by 3 enemy ships with the highest attack. So not just 1, but 3. I think, is it Titus that does 1? But in this case, she does it at 3, which is pretty good. Then, people were talking about it. Season 6, Artillery Captain. Mihai Popescu. We need to have another name for this. He's a Knight Count. Let's get to the actual... Let's do him in the proper order this time. Active skill. Performs 4 artillery attacks. So not just 1, but 4 artillery attacks. To the ship with the highest HP in the target fleet. So it's no longer highest HP is drowning. He does it as well. So that's kind of weird, but you know. So she now attacks the ship with the highest HP in the target fleet. And each attack dealing artillery damage equal to 100% of his attack. And that can probably go up, but we can't see the percentage in this screenshot. But that doesn't matter. But that can probably go up even further. But the 100% times 4 is then 400% damage, right? To the highest HP ship in the target fleet, that's not a bad thing. Most of the times you're probably hitting the flagship directly then. But keep in mind, it's 400% of the attack. And then dealing additional damage to 3.2% of the target's max HP. And then the additional damage is up to 10% of his max HP. So this is a limitation, right? But the target's max HP, if you're trying to hit a flagship, let's go back into game. Let's look. If for example someone would hit my flagship, right? My artillery ship has 200,000 attack. So this is not how it works. But let's, for general things, 215,000. We say he does 400%, so that's times 4. That's 860 damage, right? He can do 860,000 damage to, and this is ignoring impact, armor, damage boost, damage reduction, crit hits. It's ignoring all of this, but let's just for basic do that. 800,000. And then, what's the amount? 3.2% of the max HP added to that. So it's like 16, 606, 200. That's the max HP. And then that's another 50k. I thought that would be more, right? Or am I doing a 0 too much right now? 3.2%. Yeah, I'm doing a 0 too much. Sorry, doing a 0 too much. Let's get back. 16, 606, 200 times 0. That is what we're getting. Another 500,000. Yeah, 500k. Yeah. That's I saw I had a 0 to less. But then again, these can go even up, can go up even more, of course. So yeah, that would mean a significant amount of damage. But then it's limited to 10% of this. So it can at max be divided by 10, right? So it can at max be 870k, which is almost doubling, right? Because as we said earlier, it did like 860 for the 4 times 100%, and then 500k more. So yeah, that's it's weird that it added on, but yeah, that is some significant damage. Next skill. There we are. Oh, you put the things in there. So you can go up to 145% and up to 5% of the base value of the attack. But 10% stays the same. MD9, can you do your screenshot? The 10% stays the same. Yeah, I think it does, but this is the next one. Okay, so then, when Mihai performs his skill, he gains combo. Each basic attack hits twice for 3 seconds. That is some significant amount. So every time you do a basic attack, you do more basic attacks. Yeah, that's all it shows. Which is weird, because normally a fat number, a fat percentage is being explained later, right? So yeah, this hero is nice. It really is. There's a few highlighted numbers that don't have addition data at the bottom. There are more than this? Okay, then I didn't notice, but yeah, it usually has it. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, more basic attack. So he paired with Sharky. Ophelia, bye, welcome new hero attack captain. Yes. Basically, yes. So then we have the next one. And Thirsty Fang. Every 3 basic attacks deals an additional 60% artillery damage and heals the ship under Mihai's command for 60% of his attack. He's a vampire, people. He's a vampire. Every 3 basic attacks deal an additional 60% artillery damage and heal the ship under the command for 60% of his attack. He's a vampire. Then we have Bloody Nature. Increases artillery damage by 3% and basic damage by 3%. The 3% artillery damage is not that much, but basic attack is good because, as again, we're focusing on as many basic attacks as we can cram into this, right? Because the heal, the Thirsty Fang, basic attack based. Each basic attack hits twice, so double the amount. So yeah, that is, we need to have as many basic attacks as we can. Then we have the last one. When Mihai performs a basic attack, there's a 6% chance for him to perform an extra rage skill. You remember that rage skill that was 4 times 150% and then another 5% of the max HP? Remember that attack? He does those again. But it can only happen once every 20 seconds. So yeah. That is sick. This is, yes, Munas, you are completely right. This is a very, very overpowered hero. Yeah, that is gonna be amazing. And with this setup that I'm doing right here, I'm already focusing on doing as many basic attacks as I can. Look at that Vampire's trinket. Oh, they have trinkets as well. Yes. It's Bloodthirst. It's called Bloodthirst. Wow, this looks cool, doesn't it? It completely forgetting all of the stuff. Just the image. I think the person who made this image, applause to them. Great image. 18% artillery damage. I think that's the same as the current ones, right? 18% artillery damage. Let's go look. Let's go look. Oh, it's a fully upgraded one. That doesn't work. Info. 18%. Yes, 18% is basic. So it's not better than the other ones. But it looks cool. If the wielder has the captain tag, their basic attacks deal an additional damage equal to 1% of its current HP. Wow, this is getting complicated now. When the ship's HP falls below 50%, it gains a shield equal to 8% of its max HP and increases the critical damage reduction by 30%. And the second shot also, the second shot does fully upgraded. So yeah, probably 36% artillery damage. Yeah. So that does 2.2% of its current HP and then gains a shield equal to 20% of its max HP. Let's compare. How much does Ahab do? How much does Ahab do? 50. The trinket does more shield than Ahab? How? How? How is he doing more damage than Ahab? Or more shield than Ahab? Wow. Okay. That is extremely powerful. And critical damage reduction by 60%. Sick times too. Yeah, can you remember that people... But trinkets is one-off? What do you mean, one-off? Oh, yeah, of course, it's gonna be doing it once. Yeah, Apri. Exactly. You typed it while I said it. I could buy... I could try to get 3 of these. One for the actual artillery ship. One to put on Ahab. And one to put on Hamar.